Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, Energy Sports. In today's video, we're going to talk about e-bikes. Guys, there are so many different e-bikes out there on the market, and 95% of all e-bikes are purchased online. So how do you decide which one to get? Well, that's what we're going to talk about in today's video. Stay tuned. So the first type of e-bike that is on the market right now, very popular, are the fat tire e-bikes. Now these come with either 20 or 26-inch tires. This particular one is Donaggio. This was purchased at bike.com. So if you are looking for an e-bike, bike.com is a great website. A lot of the bikes I get come from bike.com. But this comes with a 4-inch wide tire. So if you are traveling and you're going off-road, even sand, snow, really heavy gravel, this picks it up really good with meaty tires. So fat tire bikes are very popular. They do add to weight and they do add to price point. So this particular bike is around $2,000. It weighs about 85 pounds. So if you are traveling a lot, this might be a little bit difficult to travel with, but it is a high-end, very comfortable ride. Most of these fat tire e-bikes do have a padded seat. We've got quite a bit of these fat tire e-bikes in our inventory because they're very popular for just cruising around and just self-propelling. You don't even have to pedal on these. They're like little electric scooters. A lot of people really like them. You don't even feel the bumps in the road. The next type of e-bike is the foldable type. Now they've come with all different kinds of foldable bikes out there. You'll notice that some have skinny tires, some have fat tires. The fat tire foldable e-bikes are incredibly popular right now. And if you can find one with a front suspension and a rear suspension like this one here, this is the Cycrown. This is without question my favorite because you can fold this up, stick it in the back of my Jeep, and just go hit the trails. You don't have to get a bike rack. You don't have to worry about weight. It doesn't weigh very much. Has a little handle right here. You can lift it right up. And it is fat tire, so you're going to have good traction out there on the trail. So this really is kind of a you can't miss type of e-bike. A nice padded seat, front and rear suspension, good grip tires, good speed, good torque. That's really what you want in a foldable e-bike. They're hard to find. This is one right here. I'll put links to all the bikes I talk about in today's video down in the description section and the top comment of our video. But this is another type of e-bike. It's the foldable e-bike. Now the next type of e-bike is the cruiser. Now these have become very popular as well, and the reason why is because you get on it, you're comfortable, big seat, really high handlebars like this, and you go long range. So a bike like this will have a longer range. Typically, make sure you do look at the range when you are purchasing a cruiser e-bike, because there are some that go as low as only 10-15 miles, but the majority of them will get you 50+ miles on a single charge. One thing I love about cruiser bikes is that most of them will have a little bit bigger tires so you can cruise on bumpier roads or gravel. Not all do though, so if you are looking for a cruiser e-bike, I would suggest, highly suggest, big wide seat like this one here and a little bit meatier tires. But these things are very comfortable, so this is going to be one of those for somebody that doesn't want to pedal, that just wants to sit back, relax, pop the throttle and go. That's what a cruiser is all about. And the next type of e-bike out there on the market are the budget ones. Now, if you're looking for an e-bike under $1,000, and in particular like this one here that's under $600, you're going to sacrifice some things. You're going to sacrifice some power, torque, in some cases range. You're also going to potentially, like this one here does not even have an LCD display, so you don't even know how fast you're going. It just has a regular panel that you just can go ahead and change your mode up 1, 2, or 3 levels. So you do sacrifice by saving money. There is something to be said for paying a little bit more money for an e-bike. Also, a lot of times with these budget e-bikes, the seat's not going to be very comfortable. This particular one does have a front suspension, no rear suspension. It does have pretty meaty, big tires. Now these are the, gosh, I think these are 29.5-inch tires. So this has a little bit bigger tires, which is nice. So GoTrax is a brand that I do like. So if you are looking for an e-bike that is in the budget line, I suggest GoTrax for your options. Now, this one's available at Walmart. So you can go to walmart.com, which makes it really easy. It's also available on Amazon. So they do have contracts with all the big box stores. So you can sometimes get them at a sale. So I highly suggest shopping around if you're looking for a budget e-bike like this one here. And this is a pretty color. It's kind of like a cherry apple. It's pretty cool looking. I actually really like it. But you are sacrificing some power, you're sacrificing some range, and you're sacrificing some comfort. Those are the 3 big things with e-bikes when you are going with a less expensive model. And finally, the final type of e-bike, and obviously this is going to be my favorite. This is going to be the most expensive. These are the premium line e-bikes. Now this one here is made by FOLDABLE. Now they do have budget e-bikes as well. They have fat tire e-bikes. They've got foldable. They have all the different designs. This is their high-end one. And what makes it high-end? Well, there's going to be anti-theft protection. It's going to have, this particular one has Apple Find My, so you can actually find your bike with your iPhone. There are apps available for these things. It doesn't have a traditional display. Instead, it uses your phone that you could just put it right in here, turn it. Now that is your display. That'll tell you how fast you're going. It has maps, it has music, all that right on your phone. It integrates your phone to your bike, and that's one of the reasons you pay a little bit extra. Now this particular one does have a very, very comfortable chain. It's very quiet, smooth ride, doesn't have super meaty tires, so this is more of a street bike more than anything else. But guys, you can't even tell it's an e-bike, and sometimes that extra little bit of money has to do with whether you can even tell it's an e-bike. It's all integrated. There's like no wires sticking anywhere. A little bit of wires up here for the brakes, but really that's it. It's a really smooth ride, and that's what you pay for. Another model that I do like similar to this is this one right here. And again, this one here is going to be in the pricier range. This is definitely going to be over $1,000. I believe this one might be even closer to $2,000. Guys, this one's Van Powers. This one you can't even tell it's an e-bike, and it has another option. I think it's 50-mile range on this thing, but you can add a second battery to this and get up to 80 miles on this thing, which is awesome. It's all integrated, no wires at all. Panel is inside of the handlebars right here, so it's not a separate panel. Less things to add, less things to break. The funny thing about it, sometimes when you pay extra for an e-bike, a premium one like this, it's actually less comfortable. It's got really skinny tires. Definitely wouldn't want to take this off-road. It's got a seat that's not even padded, but you pay so much for this, and I think it's because of the design. It's a cool looking e-bike. Sometimes you pay a little bit extra for that. So when you're out there looking for an e-bike, do you want budget? Do you want something comfortable? You want something you can take off-road? Do you want something a little bit bigger or smaller if you're big or small? These are all things you have to think about. So I wanted to do this video and really just share with you the different types of e-bikes out there, because when you go online and buy it, it's hard to tell if you don't go to a bike shop. So hopefully this video helped you guys out. If you guys have any questions, comment down below. If you're new to our channel, please do subscribe. I do appreciate you guys watching our videos and supporting our channel. Thanks everybody. Bye.